Hello foodies and welcome to a new video of Foodify history. Today, we're diving into some food items you might think twice about eating after discovering their origin ingredients. Curious? Keep watching to find out more. There are numerous foods, some of which you likely have in your kitchen right now, made with ingredients that sound like they belong in a horror film. These seemingly fictional ingredients might make you reconsider your favorite foods, so let's take a look at some of the most surprising examples. Marshmallows and Jell-O. Marshmallows and Jell-O are childhood favorites with a unique, gelatinous texture. However, learning the origin of that texture might change how you feel about these sweet treats. The key ingredient is gelatin, a substance derived from animal collagen. Originally, marshmallows were made using the sap of the marshmallow plant, which provided a gooey consistency. Nowadays, commercial marshmallows are made with gelatin, corn syrup, and sugar. Jell-O is another popular treat that relies heavily on gelatin for its jiggly texture. So, how is gelatin made? The process begins with the hides and bones of pigs and cows. These animal parts are boiled and then dried. The resulting product is treated with either strong acids or bases to remove the collagen, which is the connective tissue found in animals. Once the collagen is extracted, it is dried and ground, and voila, you have gelatin. Knowing that these popular treats are made from animal byproducts might make you think twice before reaching for another marshmallow or bowl of Jell-O. Shredded cheese and grated Parmesan. Cheese is a beloved ingredient in many dishes, but when it comes to shredded and grated varieties, there's a hidden secret you might not be aware of. Wood pulp, more specifically cellulose, is often added to shredded and grated cheeses to prevent them from clumping together. Although cellulose is used in many products and is considered safe and legal, it's important to know what you're actually consuming. The issue with cellulose in cheese is that it's a cheap filler, which means that you're not getting a product made of 100% real cheese as the packaging might claim. In fact, some brands may contain a significant amount of cellulose, affecting the overall taste and quality of the cheese. To ensure you're enjoying pure, high-quality cheese, consider buying a block and shredding or grating it yourself. This way, you know exactly what you're eating and can avoid any unwanted fillers like cellulose. In the end, it's not just about taste, but also about knowing what goes into the food you're consuming. Jelly beans. Jelly beans are a popular and colorful treat that many of us can't resist, with their hard, shiny exterior and soft, chewy interior. However, the secret behind their glossy appearance might make you think twice before reaching for a handful. That shiny coating is made from shellac, a resinous substance derived from the secretions of the female lac bug. These insects are native to Southeast Asia and thrive on trees, where they secrete a resin that forms a protective shell. The resin is harvested, dissolved in ethanol, and then processed into a liquid form. This liquid shellac is then used as a glazing agent on various products, including hardwood floors, furniture, and, of course, jelly beans. Shellac is also commonly used in other confections and can be found in confectioners' glazes. On ingredient labels, you might see it listed as E904. While the use of insect-derived ingredients might seem unsettling, it's essential to remember that many traditional and natural food additives have unexpected origins. Now that you're aware of the secret behind the shiny exterior of jelly beans, you might find yourself reevaluating your love for these colorful candies. But, as with any food, it's up to you to decide whether the knowledge of its ingredients affects your enjoyment of the treat. Ground beef and pink slime. Ground beef is a versatile ingredient, used in countless recipes from burgers to spaghetti sauce. However, there's an unsettling truth about some ground beef products: the inclusion of pink slime. Pink slime, also known as lean finely textured beef, is a filler made from ammonia-coated beef trimmings. This filler is often added to ground beef to lower costs for suppliers. The reason pink slime doesn't appear on ingredient labels is that it's technically still meat. This means that unsuspecting consumers may believe they're purchasing pure, fresh ground beef when, in reality, they're getting a product containing ammonia-treated filler. The use of pink slime in ground beef has raised concerns about food quality, transparency, and consumer deception. To avoid consuming pink slime, opt for ground beef from trusted sources, such as local butchers or organic meat suppliers. Additionally, you can ask your grocery store if they use pink slime in their ground beef products, or simply grind your own meat at home. Being aware of what goes into your food is essential for making informed decisions about your diet and overall health. Unusual red foods and cochineal dye. Vibrant red foods might look enticing, but the source of their bright color may surprise you. Many red food colorings are made from crushed bugs, specifically the cochineal insect. While this ingredient is entirely safe and has been used for centuries, it might not be the most appetizing thought. Cochineal dye is created by crushing the bodies of female cochineal insects, which contain a red pigment called carminic acid. This dye is then used to give various food products their striking red hue. On ingredient labels, you might find cochineal dye listed as carmine or carminic acid. If you're keen on avoiding insect-derived ingredients, be sure to look out for these terms. Cochineal dye can be found in numerous food products, from candies and drinks to yogurts and sauces. Now that you're aware of the origin of these red hues, you might think twice before indulging in these brightly colored treats. After all, it's not every day you discover that your favorite red foods are colored with crushed bugs. Commercial bread and L-cysteine. There's no denying the convenience of commercially produced sliced bread, but there's a hidden secret in many loaves that might make you reconsider your choice. A common additive found in commercial bread is L-cysteine, an amino acid that extends the bread's shelf life. What's alarming is that L-cysteine is often synthesized from human hair. L-cysteine can also be derived from other sources like duck feathers, hog hair, or even synthetically created in a lab. However, human hair remains a cheap and widely used source for this amino acid. The thought of consuming bread made with an ingredient derived from hair is understandably unappetizing. To avoid ingesting hair-derived additives, consider purchasing freshly baked bread from a local bakery or making your own bread at home. Not only will you steer clear of unwanted ingredients, but you'll also enjoy the superior taste and quality of fresh, artisanal bread. In the end, it's not just about enjoying better-tasting bread, but also knowing what goes into the food you're eating. Canned mushrooms and maggots. Canned mushrooms may seem like a convenient and harmless addition to your pantry, but there's a stomach-churning truth lurking inside those cans. The FDA guidelines, while designed to keep food safe, do permit traces of some unsavory elements in canned mushrooms, including maggots and mites. Maggots, the larvae of various fly species, are particularly attracted to mushrooms. According to FDA guidelines, canned mushrooms can contain maggots as long as they don't exceed an average of 20 or more maggots of any size per 100 grams of drained mushrooms and the proportionate liquid. The thought of finding maggots in your canned mushrooms is enough to make anyone's stomach turn. To avoid consuming maggots in your mushrooms, consider purchasing fresh mushrooms from your local grocery store or farmer's market. Not only will you steer clear of unwanted critters, but you'll also enjoy the superior taste and texture of fresh mushrooms. Remember, it's essential to know what goes into your food and make informed decisions about the products you choose to consume. We hope you enjoyed this eye-opening journey into the lesser-known ingredients hiding in some of your favorite foods. While some of these revelations might be shocking, it's crucial to stay informed about what goes into the products we consume daily. Let us know in the comments which food item surprised you the most, and don't forget to subscribe to Foodify History for more fascinating and informative videos about the world of food. We love bringing you these insights, and your support helps us continue our mission to unveil the incredible stories behind the foods we eat. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating history and secrets of the culinary world.